forward, I think forgetting is not an option. And forgetting is definitely not how we move forward. Yeah.
What is the way to move forward?
I guess each individual family or each individual person has its own thing. For us, it's actually remembering him, talking about him, and that's moving forward. Yeah. In fact, I just have to highlight this friend of ours. Every Chinese New Year, we go over to visit for CNY, and every year since Arjit was born, she will pass me 3 ang baos, including one for him. And this year she gave me 4, and one is for him, and that's like that. Totally amazes me and blows me away, and that actually makes me very happy and very peaceful, because I know he's not forgotten, that I know others remember him as well. Yeah.
Have you compared your loss with others, like in the support group? Like, have you compared losses?
We don't compare losses. Because each loss or each circumstance is different in the support group, but we understand the pain. We understand the grief, and we support healing. But we do not compare. Your loss is greater than mine. Your loss is great, as a huge thing for you, and my loss is a huge thing for me. And I may heal by, going for my yoga and going for my walks and lighting candles, reading, or even coffee, coffee and a book. But healing for another person could be something totally different. And but what's great is that we don't compare, we are there and we support each other. I think that support is very, very important. It's very important. It plays a huge role in trying to get our lives back on track and moving forward. Yeah.
How is losing a child different from someone older who passes away?
I don't know. That's a tough question for me, personally biased, because actually after losing my child, and when I hear of older people passing away, it didn't affect me, because to me it was like, okay, it was their time, and I hope they lived a good life, and I hope they left great memories for their families, and it's a great loss to their family. But to me personally, it was, at one point I think I wasn't affected by death. When I used to hear about it, or so it somehow numbs you in a way, which can get a bit scary at times. But it also it opens up a deeper conversation with yourself about death, and about, because eventually, and we tell our kids the same, eventually everyone will pass away in their own time, in their own way. And I think being open about it, and being open about it is actually good, rather than staying away from it and thinking that it will never happen to you. It'll happen to everyone. So, yeah.
I have a question related
Oh,
to that.
sure.
You mentioned that people said things that
Mm.
weren't really helpful at that time. So what do you wish people said more? Or do you wish people showed their support in other ways instead of words? So somebody who wants to support
depends on the stages where you're at, but like immediately after, what I really found was more helpful was actually when someone just came and hugged me and said, I'm sorry. And wished us well, and that was it. That was actually more helpful than, you know, people coming in and saying that, you know, don't worry, try again, it's okay, and stuff like that. So I found that better. Sometimes you don't need a lot of words. You really don't need a lot of words. You just express your condolences, and that's okay, and that's fine. So, yeah. What's your biggest wish for your child? My living children, or Arjit? Yeah. Well, you know, I of course wish he could be back here with us. I think that would be my biggest wish, but that's not possible. But I guess depends. Like for us, we believe in the journey of the soul. So I hope and I pray that his soul is happy wherever he may be at this point, and that he will always know that we will always love him, and we will always continue to remember him. Yeah. What is the happiest memory with your child? Unfortunately, we only have hospital memories. But I guess, of course, the pre-surgery memories were, it's what I would like to remember. So when he was in the hospital, although he was on medication and being a newborn, he used to sleep a lot. But I think that would be my happiest memories with him, to actually hear him cry, to actually see him smile, to actually talk to him, and to be able to actually touch him and caress him, sing to him. I managed to sing a few lullabies to him, so that was actually the happiest time. So before surgery, because after surgery, then it's a whole different ball game. Last one. What would you like to say to other bereaved parents? You're not alone, and you're not alone. You will always be their parent, you know, till the end of time. And be kind to yourself, and reach out for help if you need it. So just take care of yourself, and just reach out for help if you need it. There's really nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of.
What would you like to say to the public?
The public, actually, I just want to say thank you to all those amazing souls that I've met throughout our entire journey, and I just hope and pray that you know, that we will be a bit more sensitive to each other, and it's totally okay if you don't know what to say. It's totally all right. It's okay. Don't be afraid. You know, sometimes less is more. If you know of anybody, just give your friend a hug, and that would be appreciated. Yeah.
maybe the last thing is you. I forgot to ask you take your photo out.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it's in my, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Then
Yeah.
maybe you can send me.
I'll send it to you. Yeah? Okay. Okay, okay. Sorry.
That's it.
All right.
How has this been for you?
Yeah. How has this session?
Oh, okay. A bit nervous. Yeah, it's been a bit nervous, but I was just telling Sayi earlier. You know, talking about him, talking about our experience, it's actually healing, and is healing to me. And I hope that, you know, we'll just these are topics that I hope that we will continue to talk and to discuss, because it's really not a taboo anymore, and we just need more people to open up, I guess, so that we can continue to educate and help others as well. Because I know there are others who may mean well, but they just don't know how to approach a subject, or don't know how to approach, or don't know what to say. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know, okay, just one last question.
Ah.
Because you mentioned that what works for you, what you
Mm.
appreciate is people tell you I'm sorry, right?
Mm.
But I have heard from people as well that they'll be wondering like, why you say sorry? I mean, like, it's not even your problem. So
Yeah.
people may not like the word I'm sorry. So how does I'm sorry works for you?
Because I know no one can do anything or to make it all alright or to change things. I acknowledge that, and I understand that, and I know you cannot do. I know there's nothing that you can do actually. There's nothing that I can do. So, and I accept. You know, your condolences. Because, you know, I think the only thing that we parents probably want at that point of time is we just want our kid back healthy. You know, we just want our kid back with us, but you know it's not possible, and there's absolutely no one, me or you, can't do anything about it. So it's the mindset as well, you know. So if for me, I guess that 33 days was important, because I was slowly gearing and getting myself ready for the eventuality. So eventually, when he did pass away, I was ready to accept all this from everyone around me. You know, so which is why I guess, you know, if it's something sudden and something tragic and something happens that's not planned, then you know you need more time to process that. So for me, that 33 days, you know, the significance of the 33 days was actually not just him being alive, but it was also more for us preparing for the worst. And that was the line our doctor used to say, you know, you pray for the best, but you prepare for the worst. So, yeah. Thank you. Oh, God.